Alright guys, we are on a scouting mission and we will check the ice as well, but we got a bunch of guided trips this week, so we're out there to find the best yellow bass bite, so stay tuned. Alright, here we're on the south end of Bud at the Gumsred Park, and you can see a lot of people getting out there. Everyone's kind of walking out so far yet. I had 13 inches where I was. Obviously to this side probably gonna be less in front of the water treatment plant, but there was people fishing out there as well. So things are looking good over here in Fairmont, Minnesota. Alright guys, we're on the north end of Hall looking to the south here, and you can see we got a couple trucks out there and they got the hard shacks out there. I didn't get an estimate on the ice thickness there, but I guess it's kind of travel at your own risk, but we'll probably be bringing out the side-by-sides, stuff like that. But that's your update on Hall. Catch a bunch, but this is what Ryder just reeled in. I'd say that's a tanker right there. So size-wise, definitely improving here in Fairmont, Minnesota. A lot of fun, but we'll keep you updated on how the day goes. Ryder hooked up. Ooh, here he comes. Another nice one. Now you see that dropper chain he's using. We had red spikes on that time. Usually red spikes are the ticket, but biggest thing about this dropper chain is I know everybody likes to use tungstens, but these things are so much heavier. So when you get on a big school of yellows, you get down so much faster. It really gets the fish going. And we're on almost 8 foot of water on about a foot of ice. So looking good. A lot of snow on the ice, but you can see him there with that dropper chain. He's putting on about as much bait as he can. Like I said, the thing with those, Pilkey, trio tackle, whichever one you choose. I like the flippers on these, the shine that gives them, but they just get down so fast. Yeah, tungstens are nice, but these things are so much better as far as getting them down to the fish, and it's very important if you want to have higher numbers when you're out yellow bass fishing. Hi guys, just caught a decent gill. I'm going to put him back because, like we're saying, with all these yellows around here, there's no reason to keep these gills or any of the crappie, because we want to keep them in these lakes, and that's one thing the yellows are really doing, is they're kind of depleting the population. So the best practice is catch and release. There he goes. Bye, bud. Well guys, I'm breathing hard again, but that little bit of snow, or well, more than a little bit, it looks like we got 3 to 4 inches here on the, but yeah, that makes for pulling the sled some hard work, so just keep that in mind when you're here. It's a little tough to get her moving. There, he's got her going.
Gonna release a nice crappie here.
Best thing to do on all these Fairmont chain of lakes is practice your catch and release of crappies and bluegills. Nice job, buddy.
Oh!
This caliber of fish right here.
That was a big one.
These are what we're after. Man, they've grown up. Love to see it. Man. See how high that school comes up when you're jigging above them. That's something you want to do with these yellows, is you want to jig up high because it brings the school up higher. See, once the bait gets down there, then you come up and they all chase it high. Gets them kind of in a frenzy to feed. And sometimes if they don't want to bite, you drop to the bottom, hit the bottom, and then come up. Make them chase you. Got it. It's like that. We had this school up to about 8 feet, but then we had a big fish come in, scared them off, and now they're back. Got him. Just that quick. See how they stay there and they get high, and how the school grows when you keep the bait above them like that. Ooh, that one hit it on the way down.
That's tiny compared to the other ones.
Yeah, that's the first smaller one that we've had. It's alright. Just like that. What is that? 4 fish? Less than a minute. That's how quickly you can pull these fish up when you're fishing on a big school like this. You get them going. I mean, there's no reason why you can't catch 200-300 in a couple hours. And if you don't get a bite for a while, you got to check your hook, make sure you got bait, because if you don't have bait on it, then they don't want it. I know I got 2 spikes left, but that's my 5th fish in a span of less than a minute. That's pretty crazy how fast you can reel these babies in. There he is. How about 6? Alright, just kind of want to show you guys how that worked. Pretty neat. Well, Ryder, what do you think of this action?
It's great.
Show them that nice yellow you just caught there. Look at this guy. Look at that fish.
On a tungsten and some red spikes.
Beautiful fish. Alright, throw him on the ice. He's going to be a good one for the frying pan. This right here is a true giant. Probably 11. Just a massive, big old fat yellow. Look at the back on him. Man, it's good to see this caliber. Oh, Ryder's hooked up. What's he got? Nice one. Ryder's got the tungsten going, which is working. I think that's a 4mm tungsten he's got. It's orange and yellow. We'll just tip with some red spikes or white spikes, what we've been getting them on. And then I got the trio tackle, the little flipper chain jig, working pretty good over here. So that's what we're catching them on. We're doing all right. We're gonna get back to it. This is what 90 feet of yellow bass school looks like. And then when I turn it all the way around in the 360, my goodness, that's a lot of fish. Holy cow. Alright guys, well, it's been a pretty successful scout for the clients. We had ourselves a pretty darn good couple hours here, just absolutely smoking them, and we're gonna call it a day. And they're still down there waiting for us. So if we wanted to go for another couple hours, could be crazy on the amount of fish we could have. But Ryder, what do you think? How much fun was this?
A lot.
Pretty awesome, wasn't it? We caught a bluegill and a crappie as well, so we didn't get all yellows.
Crappie was mine.
Yeah,
His was the bluegill.
Yeah, crappie was nice crappie. You know, we didn't really have to move around much. We got on this big school and they weren't moving. I mean, one thing I've been seeing a lot of people, you know, kind of congregating in one area. And I mean, these yellows are just like any other fish. You know, they don't like pressure. So when you get a bunch of people in a big area, a lot of times it'll make them skittish, or they're going to move out of the area. So just remember that when you're fishing. You know, you don't always need to be in tight-knit groups, because there's so many schools on these lakes that it's pretty easy to go out and find yourself a different school than what everybody else is on. And then the pressure-wise, they bite like I said, they bite a lot better when you're not citied up and tons of people in one spot. But ice conditions are looking good. I think we're on almost 13 inches here, which is good. I know a lot of guys are probably going to get excited about maybe driving some wheelers out. I know on Hall I seen a 4-wheeler and a hard shack out there. I mean, I know people are maybe thinking about driving vehicles, but I would wait just a little bit longer for that in my eyes. But I mean, that's your own decision on what you want to do. If you're going to do anything like that, just make sure you're taking somebody in front of you, drilling holes and measuring the ice. Make sure you have enough. Check in with Justin at the bait shop just in case there's any new heaves or any kind of holes or anything weird that comes up. But yeah, all in all, it was a good day scouting. We're ready for a big week with all of our clients this week, and we're ready to get them out. Another thing that I did, Ryder was tired, so he wanted to take a break, so I had him count the amount of fish that I could catch in 30 minutes. And I was a little disappointed in myself because I only caught 44 yellow bass in 30 minutes, and I feel like it's possible to catch 50 to 60 or more if you catch one every drop in that amount of time. So it's kind of crazy the amount of fish you can pile up when you're on the right school and things are going well. But that's what I got on that. It's been a good day here in Fairmont, Minnesota. Like I said, ice is looking good. Like there's a little bit of snow on the ice like we were talking about. Kind of certain lakes have more than others, so you just got to be ready for that. And like I said, hopefully we can get the wheelers and the side-by-sides out and make it easier so we're not huffing and puffing. I'm not really looking forward to dragging the sled back in this. I'm gonna be a pretty wore out fella. But this is Lucas Parsons here with LGS Outdoors and Legends Guide Service with your Fairmont, Minnesota fishing report. Oh, also forgot about my right-hand man there, Ryder Parsons. He's out here with me today as well. So with that being said, get out there and get some fish. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to. Any other places you want us to go or places you want us to check or questions, feel free to comment and let us know. All right, thank you. Man, we're out of shape. Frosty beard. But this snow on the ice is not good. I'm out of breath. Got 150 fish in the sled coming out of here. Thank God I brought him along.